another episode of the Joshua Bridwell Show. This is the podcast where we talk about your personal and professional growth, and I share stories, insights, and practical steps to help you grow. And today is the first time that I'm sitting down in front of a camera without any kind of agenda. I would love for you to stick around, listen to this episode, but to be honest with you, I'm making this episode for me. This is an episode that maybe I can go back to and remind myself, why am I showing up week after week after week? Why do I care so much about personal growth? Why do I want other people to win? Well, I think to answer that question, I first have to acknowledge that I'm an achiever through and through. If you have taken the Enneagram, I'm a 3-wing 2, which is the achiever. And I do believe, or rather I don't believe, that personality tests tell you absolutely everything about your personality. But I think that they do point you in a really healthy direction in how we can connect with other people. So on an Enneagram, I am a 3-wing 2, the achiever. But on the Myers-Briggs, I'm an ESTJ, which is the executive. So I'm really good about setting goals, striving for things, day in, day out. It used to be something that was really unhealthy for me. I would set a goal and I would go after that goal, and I wouldn't care who got hurt along the way, as long as I got what it was that I was after. That is very unhealthy. Please do not take an approach like that in life. It's not going to get you where you want to go. Believe me, I've tried. I have tried and tried and tried, and I learned that achieving things is really, really fun, but developing other people is where my heart lies. And the only way that I can develop other people is by first developing myself. I want everyone listening to hear this piece of advice, that if somebody in your life is telling you, do not do X, Y, and Z, but you are on the pursuit of your dreams, do not listen to those people, because they are trying to pull you in a direction away from your dreams that they themselves are not going. The only time that you should listen to somebody's advice is, and this is a 2-part statement, is if they are where it is that you want to go, and emphasize the word and, underscore, bold, highlight, whatever you have to do, they are where you want to go, and they are fruitful on that side. They are beneficial. I'm not talking about trying to get into real estate because somebody says, oh yeah, it's a really, really great industry to be in, and they're broke. You don't want to listen to those people. If you genuinely have a direction in your life that you feel led to go, take steps to go down that road. Again, if somebody's trying to pull you in a different direction, recognize that they can't pull you in a different direction unless they are going a different direction than your dream. It sounds really dumb, or cliche, maybe dumb's not the right word, but it sounds really cliche for me to sit here and say, follow your dreams. And your dream is going to come to you when you have grown into the person worthy of that dream. And I do not see surrounding myself by successful people, I do not see myself surrounded by smarter people to be a threat in any way, shape, or form. I think that it is the biggest blessing. It is an incredible, incredible experience, an incredible gift to be able to surround myself by people that are smarter than I am. Because I don't know everything. I'm not going to claim to know everything. But I have experienced a lot. And I want to share those experiences with each and every one of you. It's no secret that at some point, I want to take this show to the point where I'm taking live calls. I'm hearing from each and every one of you. And I want to hear your experiences. I want to hear where you're stuck. I want to help you grow. I want to help you win. And the only way that I'm going to help you win is by helping to change your mindset, by helping you to focus on the things that you can control and only on the things that you can control. I have to be able to take a position where I step back and I listen. But y'all, I would not show up week after week, take time out of my busy day, unless I genuinely cared about each and every one of you. I want you to win. In the beginning of each and every episode, I tell y'all that, hey, I'm going to share stories. I'm going to share insights. I'm going to share practical tips with you because I want y'all to grow. I want y'all to win. And I will not rest until I know that you are winning. So please, if this sounds interesting to you, I encourage you to support my dream. Please subscribe to this podcast. Please save this YouTube video however you are listening or watching this show. Please follow this show. Please share this show because I care about y'all. I show up week after week. And growth has always been something that's important to me. I know what it's like to feel stuck. And I've gotten myself unstuck by using my 4 stages of stuck framework. The 4 stages of stuck are: number 1, you're just not interested in growth. I have definitely fallen into that category of I'm just content in life. And when you're content in life, you're not wanting to grow. That's great for a season. But if you are expecting to achieve your dreams, but you are not interested in growth, you'll never get there. The second step in the 4 stages of stuck framework is that you won't look yourself in the mirror and admit where you truly are in life. And that's a dangerous place to be because even if you were to grow, you wouldn't know where you've grown from. You don't have an accurate baseline. And lying to yourself is only going to do a lot more harm to yourself than it is going to do good to yourself or to anybody else. And I think that that's really, really important to recognize. And the third step is that you just make excuses. This is the area that even I myself constantly fall into. And I have to remind myself that it's just a stage. You can get out of this. You can break this cycle. You do have enough time in the day to go to the gym. You have time for what you choose to prioritize. And I would love for somebody to call in. Call the number 940-247-2477 or write an email to the Joshua Bridwell Show at gmail.com and explain to me why you absolutely do not have time to take a sequential step each and every day to achieve your dreams. I'd love to help you overcome that excuse because it's nothing more than that. It is an excuse. And I think when you wake up and you realize all of the excuses that are standing between you and your dream, you'll quit making as many. And sometimes you can't see the excuses that you're making for yourself. So get yourself an accountability partner, somebody that loves you enough, cares about you enough to tell you the hard things that you don't want to hear, but have a genuine heart and love for you to want to see you win. Y'all, I would love to be each and every one of y'all's coach. But the reality of it is, if I tried to coach every single one of you individually, I wouldn't have enough time for my family. I wouldn't have enough time to serve at church. I wouldn't have enough time to try and produce content for y'all. And here is a sneak peek for you. I am actually putting together a project that I think is going to be really beneficial for all of you. And quit making excuses. Get yourself an accountability partner that can help you even see the areas in your life where you are not seeing yourself clear in the mirror and you are choosing to stay where you are and you're choosing to stay stuck. And all an excuse is a lie that you tell yourself to keep you where you are. And the last stage of stuck is that you want to grow, you just don't know how. And if that's the stage that you're in right now, I want you to lean into a mentor. Some people stay stuck. They say that they don't know how to grow, so they feel stuck. And the people that fall into this stage can often feel paralyzed and overwhelmed. And so I encourage you to find a mentor. Reach out to people. And it's true, some people might be too busy to help you. But I think that asking takes a great deal of courage. And the worst that can happen is they say no. You can ask them to be your personal mentor each and every day. If it's somebody that is working alongside you at work, you can ask somebody on a social media platform to a virtual coffee and pick their brain. But if there is somebody that tells you that they are very busy, but you can get them to sit down with you, to talk with you, to answer your questions, please, please, please come prepared. Let them know where it is that you're wanting to go in life. Let them know your plan. And this is the most important thing whenever it comes to working with a mentor, working with anybody, but especially working with a mentor. And it goes back to the most important leadership trait that I talked about in a previous episode. You have to lean in with humility. You have to be able to sit there and listen to the wise words of somebody who is where you want to go, and underline, bold, highlight, and is fruitful in that field. Don't just listen to anybody's advice, because that's not going to get you where you want to go. I think the most important thing for me in my life right this minute is the desire to leave a legacy. People don't remember what you do for them, but they do remember how you make them feel. I want each and every one of you to feel heard, to feel like you have a voice, to feel like you're standing on the top of a mountain, to feel like you can overcome anything, to feel that you are not stuck and that you have a way out of this cycle that you get tired of running each and every day. The way that I'm leaving a legacy is by growing myself, growing my family, growing closer to God, and providing content for you so that you can grow, because I know that I am not going to be on this earth forever. I don't want to be on this earth forever, but I do want my wisdom, my insight, my care, my love for other people to be around even after I'm gone. And this platform is a fantastic way for me to reach the lives of people just like you. And so, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all of your support, all of your support on social media, all of your support of downloading this podcast, saving this YouTube video, sharing it with other people, staying engaged with this content, because you are helping my dream come true, and I'm helping to make your dreams come true. I want you to win, and I will not rest until you do. And so, once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This has been another episode of the Joshua Bridwell Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Let's grow.